Welcome back then guys, thanks for clicking on today's video. We're in the Peak District again at Burbage. So it's located a few miles from Sheffield and it's just on the edge of the Peak District. To say how close it is to the city, you've got some great things to do. You're not far from Stanwich Edge, you've got all the Burbage skyline route where you can run around. They actually have a race here, fell race in the summer. Obviously you've got the bouldering scene, you've got Burbage North, and you've got your Burbage South climbing. So it's a great little spot. It's not too far from where I live, and the plan was last night to do a bivvy up here. Unfortunately, with it being Mother's Day, I didn't think I'd really get away with it with my wife, so I'm out with the crazy two, Lottie and Buddy, and we're going to scope the area, find a great spot where I can come next weekend and get my lightweight kit out and get some bivvying done. This is what I like about Burbage. You've got all sorts of, you've just got here out of the gripstone carved this. Obviously some idiots have had a fire pit inside here. Obviously that's what gives wild camping a bad name when people come down here. You're meant to leave no trace. But look at that, there's potential bivvy spots all across this edge. Where I want to explore is right up there, so on the Burbage South area. I'm going to walk all the way across the edge up onto Burbage North, right up there. So in front of me you can just see Call Walk, and behind that there's Higator. So again, there's two other potential spots. You've got the forest area there. Years ago I did a winter camp there. It was a great little camp, but unfortunately a lot of the forests have been felled, so you can't really camp there anymore. We're going to head up this way and just check out a spot I've seen before when I've been doing some fell running. So Burbage, it's got a lot of history with me. Obviously when I was younger, about 7 or 8, it was the first time my mum and dad brought me to the Peak District. Very popular with the kids, because obviously you've got Padley Gorge, which isn't too far from here. When it's a warm day like this in the summer, Burbage gets really busy because a lot of people love this area. It's so close to Chesterfield and Sheffield. And obviously you've got all the rocky formations, which makes it feel a bit more wild than what it really is. When I first passed my driving test when I was 17, one of the first places I came was here. Because if you see behind me, you've got Call Walk and Higator. From here it looks like a mountain scramble ridge. It looks really superb. Actually when you get to it, it's just a gentle climb up, to be fair. But when you're a kid and you see it as a mountain. So when I first passed my test, I thought, oh, I've got to hit that. When you get to the top of Higator, you don't realise there's a car park and road behind it. But it was still a great adventure. That's what really set it off when I was younger. Getting into the great outdoors. Absolutely love it. Now I've got Lottie and Buddy, I have to get out more with those. Like yesterday I did a 7-mile trail run with Lottie and she's still got more energy than me. And in the morning, before we did that run, did a 5-mile walk around Clumber. So you can see how fit she is, and hopefully it'll make me much fitter, and this year I'll be able to get out more in the mountains, make more videos and have a lot more camping trips. So this would be a perfect spot to bivvy. Obviously I'm sheltered from either side. It's nice and flat. Got a great view behind the camera out towards Call Walk and Higator. I want to check a few more spots because the main trail across the edge is not too far away from here. But this is definitely one spot I'm maybe looking at. The only thing really what puts me off is that obviously how close the trail is, so on a great summer's evening there's going to be people staying watching the great sunset and you're not too far away from the trail. Obviously with me bivvying I won't have a tent, so it'll be quite stealth, but you don't want to spoil anyone's evening by them stumbling up against me. I don't need that really, I just want to come out, enjoy myself and have some great times. So the Peak District is well known for the gritstone. Obviously you can see this millstone here. Just over there we've got millstone hedge, so around this area you'll see lots of these. It's amazing how they manufactured these back in the day with the tools that they had. I mean, yeah, they can move them about by rolling them, but they must have weighed a ton. It's amazing just to see these just left all over. You'll see them all scattered all over this area, which is great. So the area approaching now is Burbage South boulders, really popular for boulders, got some great boulder problems. So if you come here at the weekend on a nice warm day like today, you'll probably see lots of climbers. And up on the edges as well, on the south edges just down there, there's some fantastic routes, really hard grades, put by some really famous climbers. Obviously the climbing scene is amazing around here, obviously not too far from Stanwich Edge, which is well known, well famous. But around here it does get really busy. I think where the boulder is, it's probably one of the busiest parts in the Peak District. And it's great to see so many people out here. You'll see fell runners and walkers, you've got your climbers, and you'll see people mountain biking. So this part of the Peak District does get really busy and it's great to see people using this area. Up to yet, touch wood on this walk, apart from that fire pit, I haven't seen no litter, and that's what you normally get with people if they're using an area. But this place is far enough out of the way that people who do come here do respect the great outdoors, because there's nothing worse than coming outside, seeing some really nice views and finding a load of rubbish. So now you can see a little bit easier just in front of us. We've got Coal Walk, and behind it we've got Higator. So both have got great potential for bivvy spots. We're going to head up to Higator first, the steepest climb, and from there we'll drop down onto Coal Walk and return. So these are a bit further out of the way from the general public. As I said before, I don't want to make myself a nuisance to anyone. I just want to make sure I have a great night and leave no trace. But we're heading down to the stream because the dogs, they love getting in the water, and it's a bit warm today to be fair for them. I mean, before I said as well with the wood, this area around here was all like a woodland area. If you looked from up on Higator, it looked a bit like the British Isles. I'll put some facts on it, put a link in the description below. But obviously the trees what were planted here, they weren't the trees what really should be here, so they did fell them. That little climb definitely warms you up. I'm glad I put shorts on today. The weather this week is meant to get cold, but if it's got anything like today, I don't think it's gonna, which I'm really glad about. I mean, these conditions would be perfect for a wild camp. Nice and warm. And there's not many people out either today, being a Monday. I'm really loving it. I'm a little bit short on time today. That's why I'm only doing a quick small video. But at least you guys will have a bit of an idea what it's all about and where I'm going to be camping at the weekend. So this was the sort of area I was hoping for, something nice and flat, nice rocky outcrop, got protection from the wind. It's wide enough for my sleep mat system, my bivvy bag. I'm only becoming nice and lightweight, so I won't be bringing the tent, so I don't need too much room, but I've got that protection from the wind on this side. And I mean, the view out here is amazing. You've got Burbage North over there, following the edge all the way around to Burbage South. You've got Fox House over there. It's stunning. I really hope the weather at the weekend is like this. My plan is to finish work. I'll already have my gear in my car and head straight up here. Hopefully get here for about 6:30. But yeah, it's going to be stunning. I'm going to check out a few more spots just before I go, because obviously if there's someone else here, or boulderers, or people watching the sunset. But yeah, this is what it's all about. So if I do camp here, this will be the view what I'll have in the morning and at the evening. It's just amazing. The scenery is unreal. We're on top of Higator now. It'd be amazing to bivvy up here, but it gets far too busy. So you can see some really amazing sunsets, and if you get up early enough, you can see right over the valley to Hope, Mantor, and see some really amazing sunrises. So it wouldn't really be sensible to bivvy up here. We're not far enough out of the way. The road from here is probably only 500 metres at the nearest point, so it's ideal for people parking up and doing some photography, seeing that sunset or the sunrise in the morning. But if I bivvy in that spot I've just found, we're not too far away from getting up here, seeing the sunset, and getting up early to see the sunrise. So you just see behind me that edge just over there, that's Stanwich edge, and it goes all the way across. And if it wasn't as hazy, right behind me is the Mantor, then you got Kinder. But I'm not complaining at this weather. It's a lot better than it said it should have been. I'm super glad that I came out. I wasn't going to come out. I'm just going to check another area out called Leaning Rock. It's where Patrick Dickinson bivvied a few weeks ago, and he did a fantastic video. I just want to see it for myself, the area he camped at, and we'll be heading down to Walk. Look at Lottie. Lottie, come. Look at it. It's crazy. So just up there is where Patrick Dickinson bivvied. I'm not going up there, there's two guys bouldering. It'd be wrong to approach of what they're doing. He's really close to the trail, but I bet it was a fantastic spot because in front of us you've got the Hope Valley. It's a bit hazy. You can see right far down into Castleton. You can see Mantor in the distance, Winhill, Lucehill, and right over up onto Kinder. So we're at the final location now, where potentially I could bivvy. Behind me we've got Higator, but here we're on top of Walk. What I do like about Walk is the potential of camping on the top. You're not going to get too many walkers really late at night or really early in the morning. Most people go to the edges to see the sunrise or sunset. But the views around here are fantastic, and there's a lot of flat spots where I can just bivvy on top. So I'll show you some spots where I'm thinking just now. Obviously Lottie won't be with me, so it doesn't really matter if I'm too close to the edge, but that spot there would be fantastic So again, you've got Higator there. And that's the forest I was talking about, what's being felled. Just imagine waking up here in the morning and seeing that view. Be amazing. Right guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. I try and do a video once a week. Check out my other videos. The next video I'll be uploading after this hopefully will be my wild camping bivvy up here, up on Burbage. So all I'll have is my bivvy bag, my sleep mat and my down sleeping bag, and probably a beer or two. So join me on my adventures, the Outdoor Explorer.